This is a reading for Taurus. We already have this spread here, and the bottom of deck is the Lovers, so we'll see how this speaks to us in a little bit. These cards went out first. Sun, Spirit, Neptune, Sacrifice. First house, the body. So just like I've told Virgo, if you are Tauruses with Saturn in Capricorn, with a Saturn in Capricorn placement, please have a look at the Saturn in Capricorn reading that I have just done. It may speak to you because this card was prominent. So we'll proceed. So before we start, Taurus, I would like to say that I do feel my voice being very affected in your reading. So there is something around Sun, Spirit, Neptune, Sacrifice, and first house, the body. All of that has to do with something connected to your voice, to something connected to you either having a voice, as in having something to put out there, having something to say. This could be through speaking, through writing, through communicating, through painting, or just in the way you present yourself in life, as in expressing yourself a bit more and saying what you mean and meaning what you say here, having to do with voice, your actual voice. Okay, so this is what I am getting here. So you do, with this Sun Spirit card, you do have a lot of depth, you do have a lot to offer, you do have a lot within you that needs to be communicated in a way. And this card of this card of the body is talking about something that needs to be embodied here. And the Neptune card, definitely highly spiritual here. And this sacrifice, what it is telling me, you are sacrificing something here, Taurus, something of this nature, something that is very bright, something of the spirit, something holy, something that needs out, and it is within you. It needs to be embodied, it needs to be acknowledged, it needs to be presented through the body, through the vocal cords for many. You need to speak up for some, but others you need to speak something here, very high vibrational. So let's have a look at the bottom of deck. That was the bottom of deck for this batch of cards. The mind. What is preventing you from talking, Taurus? I'm getting talking, using your vocal cords. Something wants out, something needs out, and it is of a spiritual nature. It is like an innate gift that needs to be expressed through the voice, through the vocal cord. It is the mind that needs to understand it better, because I do see my camera blurring a bit. Now it's okay. So now that is the message. You need to wrap your mind around what it is that you have to offer. What is this gift that needs expression through the vocal cords? Okay? You need to wrap your mind around that, get an understanding, and gradually work on it and take it out, express it, embody it, manifest it. Okay? And it is something of that nature, Neptunian and of the Sun. So we do have these two cards here. This one wanted out, this one was bottom of deck. Let's have a look. Relationships. You do have a community somewhere, Taurus, that is waiting for you. You do have a community somewhere that is waiting for you. This card of relationships. I'm not getting partnerships, I'm not getting jobs, I'm not getting friends, I am not getting family, I am getting a community. So this is why the voice is important. It is a gift that needs out. There are messages, especially with the mind and Mercury, messages you literally could just be somebody who's meant to read, somebody who's meant to receive messages and give them to others. I'm getting community. There's a community that awaits you. Okay, so what was the bottom of deck? Intuition, exactly. That's it. Feelings, inner knowing, strong guidance, intuition. Wrapping your mind under around what this gift is. It is something intuitive. And with Mercury, I am getting you have a good Mercury placement. You have a good third house placement that receives intuitive messages to impart to a community that is awaiting you. But first, I see you having to come to terms with that, understanding it, allowing it, developing your relationship with it first, embodying it, manifesting it, then gradually bringing it to others. Something very sun spirit here. You will be the sun of a community, the spirit of a community through your vocal cord, through your messages that you impart. Okay, interesting. And Taurus, we have the tarot that is here. That was the bottom of deck for the tarot, the lovers. What I am getting with this is the duality. And connected to this message, you will need to find the polarities between this gift and what is and who you are and what is kind of blocking it, but also what can help it with what you already have and who you already are as a person. So you will have to explore duality with this Lover's card. You will have to explore polarity, mind and soul, okay? Your soul wants that, your soul knows that, but your mind is telling you, no, you can't be that, that's not you. The message is clear here, okay? So duality, you will need to work with this I am not, the mind, the soul, the body, the heart, okay, things like that. The Lovers, card of duality. Gemini energy, and Mercury is Gemini energy. The mind is Gemini energy too. And number 3, Gemini being the third zodiac sign, okay? So working with duality, you're something more than you are right now. There is something else, and it has to do with the vocal cords. You could be singers as well for some. 5 of Wands telling me about this battle, the battle that is happening here within you, between those polarities that you are, okay? 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. There's something you're gripping to here. 6 of Wands, the Fool. You need to initiate something here, Taurus. You need to start this journey of this, okay? The journey of polarity, the journey of the gift, the journey, the spiritual path. I see you struggling here. I see you being conflicted here. Not because you want to, but I do feel that your mind has a strong resistance against all of this for reasons that it has. Maybe it doesn't understand it, maybe it doesn't know how to go about it, but I see conflict, or maybe that is coming to you now. It's coming to you now, and you feel conflicted, you feel emotionally drained, internally conflicted. And I see the 9 of Pentacles here and the 9 of Swords. For many of you, very specific for these 2 cards, you are very, very religious people. And for some reason, you're here on this side of YouTube watching tarot readings and all. But I do think you do not, what I am getting with that, very specific for specific group, you do not feel okay doing that. There is something with something around passion calling you to something very spiritual here, but I do get for many of you, you're very religious and you have very strong resistance, strong beliefs, notions in your mind with regards to that. Here it is. We did say when I done that card that you're gripping to something, you're gripping to your beliefs, You're gripping to that religious conviction, which is not bad, Taurus, okay? Not bad at all. You need to keep your religion for many. But the thing is working, taking your time and working on those dualities, okay? For this group of Taurus, it is clear as day for me here. It is you having found yourself in the card community, spiritual community, this movement, but you're very, very religious. This could be your belief, this could be your choice, this could be how you have been raised as well, and it is something that you will always hold very close to you, your religion, but you feel called to this, okay? So you need to figure this out, and it has to do with expressing yourself through the voice, the vocal cord. Taurus, very, very deep here. I just heard it could be for a group of you, bringing God to people through your voice, using spirituality. So you're using what you have learned in your religion to bring God to people in the realm of spirituality, specific for a group. See for who that is. This duality. So you're gripping here. You're gripping. So this is what I have explained here, Taurus. See how it works for you, if it applies clearly for somebody out there. And we've got the Six of Wands and the journey, and the Four, exactly what I was about to say. Definitely a card of journeying here, Taurus. You don't have to grab, I don't know, anything spiritual now. It is something that is going to take time. You need to come to terms with it first. You need to accept it first, because I don't see, especially for this group who is very religious here, I don't see it as something you want to do right now. But you still keep coming and watching those videos, feeling called to watch some of these videos, or whoever you've been subscribed to, or whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been watching on your own, whatever you've been exposing yourself to. You need to figure this out. Give this time, and we're talking possibly 2-3 years max to figure out, coming to terms, accepting, defining, finding what works for you, having this tug of war, yes, no, a lot of conflict and battles here. That won't be easy. That won't be easy is what I am seeing here. 2-3 years. So easing into it, giving yourself 2-3 years at least if you're beginning. For many of you, you are beginning your spiritual journey in the spiritual community, but you've been religious for a very long time. So we've got the Six of Wands. In the Four. There's something very passionate, okay? The Six of Wands. It's presenting as a journey. You're journeying, traveling somewhere with this Four, where you have to learn. The journey is the learning. But there is something passionate here. And it is coming with this Sun card. Something that you have to impart. Okay? So journey here. Instead of gripping, just journey, Taurus. Journey. And this is something you need to keep. The religion is definitely something you need to keep. I am definitely bringing God to people through your voice, through something here, through spirituality. Okay, and I'll turn this card. Strength. And it's going with, don't forget, we've got the Sun here. Leo card. Strength. Leo card. This will come out of you roaring. You don't have to push it, because I see you being your very Taurian side here, gripping to something new. I don't know that. I don't want that. I'm scared of that. These are not my beliefs. So you just need to journey. Allow. You don't have to do much right now. You don't have to do much. It is something that will come as a passion to you. It could be motivational speech. Something with the vocal cords, something with bringing God to people, something about you coming to terms with it, and it will come in the form of fire. It will come with the form of passion, art, interest, desire, passionate desire to impart, passionate desire to talk, to use those vocal cords and impart. What is this? Take your time with it. Talking to Freyas here for the Tauruses that are starting, which I believe it is. Taurus, this was your reading. Until next time.